Still on Abba Kyari. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency says it has photo and video evidence against suspended head of the Intelligence Response Team, DCP Abba Kyari, who negotiated the release of 25 kilograms of cocaine from the agency in Abuja. Wow. We have a trove of intelligence, hard facts, from chats to photo and video, and a detailed transcript of the communication between him, Abba Kyari, and the Ndlea officer, Ndlea spokesperson, Femi Babafemi, at a press briefing in Abuja on Monday said, adding that Abba Kyari belonged to a drug cartel that oppressed the Brazil-Ethiopia-Nigeria illicit drug pipeline. Babafemi said Abba Kyari contacted an officer of the agency in January 2022 and tried to seal a deal. He said by 11:05 a.m. on Monday, January 24, after the agency gave the officer the green light to play along, he and Kyari began a WhatsApp call for the rest of the day. The officer conveyed their willingness to play the game. At this point, Kyari disclosed that the 15 kilograms already taken out was shared between the informants that provided information for the seizure and he and his men of the IRT of the Nigerian police. According to him, the informants were given 7 kilograms while his team took 8 kilograms, which was already sold. That's Abba Kyari, then offered to pay the Ndlea team, that is the officer and the FCT commander, by selling on their behalf half of the remaining 10 kilograms, thereby further reducing the original cocaine for the prosecution to just 5 kilograms at 7 million naira per kilogram. The proceeds from 5 kilograms will amount to 35 million naira at the exchange rate of 570 naira per dollar, being the black market rate for the day, January 24, 2022. In effect, he will be delivering $61, this $1,400 to the Ndlea team. This after he has been indicted. He is in connection with Hushpuppi's case. Abba Kyari is not even afraid. He is not even afraid. He was still going on with his drug deal. What a country that we are into. So Abba Kyari put pressure, according to the revelation, put pressure on our officer to wrap up the arrangement with the commander of the ECT command to take custody of the drug and suspects from his men who were on ground in Abuja. At the time, he was speaking from Lagos, where he allegedly traveled for private business. The next day, January 25th, this happened just last month, Abba Kyari offered to send his younger brother to deliver the payment while his men delivered the suspects. But our officer turned down the suggestion, insisting he would rather deal with him in person, and was therefore prepared to wait for him to return from Lagos. Abba Kyari brought with him the money from the sale of the 5 kilogram share of the Ndlea team, a total of $61,400. Our officer, however, preferred to take the money inside his car. Well, the car was wired with sound and video recorders, and the money was documented, part of which I will play for you at the end of this briefing. Having failed to honor the official invitation, Ndlea has no option but to declare DCP Abba Kyari of the Nigerian police wanted right from this very moment. Meanwhile, news broadcasters have earlier reported that Abba Kyari was indicted in 2021 by the FBI in the United States for his alleged role in $1 million scam allegedly perpetrated by alleged international internet fraudster Raymond Abbas, also known as Hushpuppi, and 5 others. FBI agent Andrew Innocenti has said he obtained voice calls and WhatsApp conversation between Abba Kyari and Hushpuppi, adding that Hushpuppi also paid the police officer, that's Abba Kyari, 8 million naira, or equivalent $20,600, for the arrest and detention of a co-conspirator, Chibuzo Vincent. The United States Attorney Officer at the Central District of California had ordered the FBI to arrest Abba Kyari, but the Inspector General of Police and the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, evasively continued to shield Kyari till this moment. But now, there is nothing that will stop Abba Kyari from being arrested. See, that's what is ruining this country. That's what is plunging this country to the grave, plunging this country to the mire of suffering, because he's DCP and FBI has already ordered the arrest of Abba Kyari, but the Inspector General of Police and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, evasively continued to shield. No wonder he continued to carry on his drug deal even after he was accused. even after he was indicted by FBI. Imagine you being indicted by FBI. So these are the men that run this country. These are the cabals we talk about in Nigeria. A man who was indicted just a few months ago, just this new year 2022, Abba Kyari was boldly and confidently doing his drug dealing with National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. You can see that. If not that these ones now decided to expose him, if they had played along, the business will continue. Even Ndlea, Abba Kyari is running his drug deal with the agency that is against drug. That's what has brought this country to ruin. The video, you avoid the video. Abba Kyari has nothing to deny again. Abba Kyari has nothing to no excuse again. Let Abba Kyari be extradited to US. He should be arrested. I think we can start from here. Guys, what do you have to say concerning Abba Kyari? The last statement reads that the United States Attorney Officer at the Central District of California ordered the FBI to arrest Abba Kyari, but the Inspector General of Police, the Minister of Justice, Minister of Injustice, Abubakar Malami, evasively continue to shield Abba Kyari till this moment. I don't know if there's any evasion again. I don't know if there's any way they could shield him again. Abba Kyari is a criminal, and those he has worked with, they are criminals. Nigerians should know it today, should put it on record. Let it be on record that what we have in this country, most of them are criminals, and they are working with the agencies that we even trusted. May God help us in this country, Nigeria.